everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've given me on this YouTube journey. So make sure when you come to the video that you hit that thumbs up, or if you watch it after it's already recorded, make sure that you hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you know when I go live or when I post videos. Leave me a comment and let me know how these general daily messages, as well as the other readings that I post, how they resonate with you. The feedback is absolutely awesome. And if you know somebody who will resonate with the video, go right ahead and share it. All of that helps out this channel, and it is greatly appreciated. All right. So good morning, everybody, and welcome to your March 9th daily message. So today is March the 9th day, which adds up to a 12, which reduces down to a 3. Then we have the energetic year of 1. So we have a number 13, which represents the death card, things completing, things coming to an end, lessons being learned, becoming more authentic and truth with who you are. And then it reduces down to a 4, which talks about your house, which talks about what you're building, your stability. So I feel whatever you are putting your mind, your focus, and your energy into, make sure that that brick is stable enough to hold whatever that you are building up. We don't need any bricks that are crumbling, broken, or unable to support the foundation of your hopes, your wishes, your desires. All right. And always remember that you have enough within you with the Magician card, the 1 energy. You already have everything you need within you. So always remember that, right? Don't allow people, places, or situations to deter you. Please double tap that screen, give me a thumbs up, and if you're a hater, thank you for watching. So we're going to start off with, please double tap the screen. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. We're going to start off with some daily wisdom. What does the collective need to know, please and thank you? What's some daily wisdom for the collective, please and thank you? For today, March 9th. Okay, so we have the energy of 3, which March 9th adds up to a 12, which reduces down to a 3. So whoever I'm talking to, you have the power to walk in between worlds, which means for some of you, when you go to sleep, you like travel into the 5D. It is a, to me, it looks like a, I want to say ostrich, penguin, everything but what it is. Flamingo. Thank you, Spirit. A flamingo. You can see half of the picture is in color and half of it is in black and white. For some of you, you may not understand sometimes what you see in your dreams, and I empathize with you because I am the same way. All right. So the 3 energy aligns right up with today. It is in the upright position, which means is a positive message. Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, and no man's land. So remember what I said about the 13 energy. Things coming to an end so that new beginnings can happen. Between the worlds is where we must go. Where we must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. And that's kind of what yesterday's message was. You are done learning the lessons of some sort of a karmic cycle, but every day is still a learning process. You're on this journey. You're here on in blah, blah, damn it, Mercury retrograde. You are here on Earth. Earth, the planet of schooling, learning, um, teaching, along them lines. What you learn, you have the ability to teach other people. So every day is a learning process. There's nobody here on earth who is perfect. There is nobody here on earth who knows everything. But if you address every day as open spirit, whatever happens today, what am I meant to learn from it? Right? What am I meant, what lesson coming out of this experience that I need to see that maybe I am seeing clearly? All right. All right, so let's go back to the card here. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves a web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing at a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. This is a relationship message. This is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. This is for people who are already in a relationship or trying, I feel, to manifest a relationship. Because remember, we're in between letting go and the new beginning here. This is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself, kind of like that twin flame journey that I always talk about, where you find people, places, and situations that mirror back to things that need to be healed, things that need to be addressed. It's kind of like that face and the shadow, the gray part of a situation, right? Where you're seeing things in black and white and you're not seeing things fully in color yet. That's because you're in between that, like waking up and seeing what is being reflected back to you, what I learn from the situation. All right. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of a relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. All right. So that's for those of you who are in a relationship or trying to manifest a relationship. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble, win or lose. You can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in new and in different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combinations of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlikely anything that you've known before. All right, so for those of you who are in a situation as I in where I am building my YouTube channel. I'm trying to build business. I'm walking in the unknown, right? In between letting things go, the transition of letting things go with the 13 energy, that death energy, and starting something new, working towards achieving what I desire. And in that hope and wish, the divine is saying, okay, we know what your hopes and wishes are. We see what you truly desire. We see what you truly want to build. We see where you're putting your focus, your time, your energy. Here, let me give you a helping hand here, right? So, and on the bottom of the deck, it's to be fair with a master number 11. Okay, you can see that this person has an owl on their head. First of all, that represents in session wisdom. It represents your dreams. It represents wisdom, knowledge, things that are attainable, right? With a little bit of work and a lot of hard work and a lot of effort, a lot of staying true to what you want and not allowing challenges to deter you. She is holding the scales of balance. So you can see on this side, there is a fortune cookie, and I can't really make out what's on this side. But to me, this fortune cookie talks about fortunate events, right? Right now, because you're walking in between worlds. It's talking about fortunate events that um, this is strong, balancing energy, Libra energy, a justice energy. Because why? Because you've mastered and learned a lot of lessons. It talks about being fair, being objective, weighing out your options before you're rushing into something. Because I feel like here the cookie is still not open. So you've not yet opened up that cookie to see what your true fortune is, right? Those are all, I consider a fortune cookie a good omen here. But I feel like with the owl coming through, you definitely have an ancestor giving you downloads here. We have another number 3, 3 with an 8. The 8 represents infinity. It represents our connection with the divine. It represents the 3 energy staying in balance, right, with our head and our heart, staying authentic and true to building what our hopes, our wishes, our desires. This is a feminine energy. So it's about your sacral chakra, what you're birthing into your reality. This also is white, which talks about purity, innocence. So you need to keep your mind and your heart purified. You need to trust your guidance that is coming through from your higher self, from your ancestors. Trust the wisdom that already is lying within you. All right. So that's what I feel. I feel like you also need to trust your heart space. So what angel is bringing this message through for the collective? For some of you, you may be like myself in this gray period in your world where, you know, you're not sure it's coming, but you know that something needs to be left go of to make room for something new, okay? Because otherwise, whatever is coming your way that is a fortunate event it's like there's no room for it. It's like trying to pull a car in a garage when it's full of boxes and bins and furnitures and a bunch of old clothes and things that are not the basic necessities. So in order for to get that car in a garage, you got to unpack that garage and get rid of the clutter that no longer serves you. That's what spirit is trying to tell you, and that's what you're in between things, right? That's what you're in between um in your world here. All right, so what angel is bringing this wisdom through, please? And thank you, Holy Spirit. What angel is bringing this wisdom through for the collective? Archangel Haniel. She is saying, yes, you are sensitive. You're extra sensitive right now because of the Piscean energy with the sun being in Pisces, Venus being in Pisces. Um, you are extra sensitive because Pisces is a sensitive sign. It's a water sign. So it's like you need to be conscious of that extra sensitivity. You're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So whatever is coming up, you need to honor. And if you look in the background here, there is 2 swans. So this very much could be about a relationship. So then you may need to clean out some regret, some shame, some resentment in your heart space to make room for a new relationship. And that might be why you're in between worlds, because you're in the process of facing them shadows of overgiving, of giving your cup of love to somebody who did not appreciate it, being taken advantage of, hanging on to shame, hanging on to that guilt, hanging on to that energy of unforgiveness that is lingering in your heart, that literally could be blocking you from a love relationship for some of you. I'm seeing a lot of flowers on there. So flower essences, it may help with that. On the deck, we have Archangel Azrael coming through counselor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So, because you're fair, you're honest, you're able to see both sides of a situation, right? Regardless of what world that you may be in, collective, you are this empress who has the ability to empathize with the collective. You have this ability to see something in a fair and unbiased way. You were able to um, think more clearly, to that empress energy. I'm feeling strong Venus coming through here. um so that talks about not only just love relationships, but a love for self, a love for other people. For some of you it could be business, for some of you it literally could be a relationship, because they are showing me those two swans. And the thing about swans is when they mate for life. That if a partner passes away, they don't go and get another partner. My cat is doing zoomies. So yeah, so you have Archangel around you telling you you're extra sensitive because of all the Piscean energy that is in the air, especially with Venus in Pisces, because Venus is helping you to clear out unwanted energy that you are hanging on to, when it comes to karmic patterns, when it comes to feeling backstabbed, betrayed, and hanging on to that anger and resentment into your heart is actually blocking you from calling in what is meant for you when it comes to relationship, when it comes to business, when it comes to what you want to build on. So you are a counselor. For some of you, you are a medium. And your testimony helps to reassure other people that they are not alone, and that you are here to guide them through their transition, through their rebirth, right? So that is what I am feeling. And Archangel Haniel is bringing that message in about it being the in between the worlds. All right. So we're going to go ahead. A card wanted to pop out. So we're just going to let it go. I didn't even ask the question. All right. So between worlds, Archangel Haniel, sensitive. So you need to honor whatever comes up um, today, whatever comes up until the new moon, because the new moon is a week from tomorrow. All right, so Archangel Haniel, between worlds. Archangel Haniel, between worlds. Okay, so we're talking about that portal, right? The portal we just had with the eclipses that is bringing us to the new moon in Pisces. Now, the lunar eclipse that was in Virgo was closer to the south node. The south node talks about the repetitive patterns, the repetitive habits that we are in that blocks us from achieving our hopes, our wishes, our desires. So the polar opposite is Pisces in the north node. And we have Venus in Pisces, we have the north node in Pisces. So Pisces asked you, what do you need to let go of in order to achieve the goal that you are striving for? What lessons can you learn through all the challenges that you have overcome and all the challenges that come before you? So that lunar eclipse portal coming into the new moon in Pisces with Pisces in North Node talks about you being on your spiritual journey, being in between worlds, being in the process of ascend, taking your next step. All right. So the energy of gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life that are all around you. That's that fortune cookie. That's the fortune cookie, the miracle. that you have not cracked open that cookie yet, right? It's still on that balancing energy. So you need to be grateful. Having an attitude of gratitude for even the smallest little minutest things in your life is a high vibrational energy. So make sure you stay thankful, right? And this also is talking about love. For some of you, you're calling in your soulmate, you're calling in your divine counterpart, you're calling in your spiritual soulmate. And for all of you who have been through all the karmics, some karmics have made you realize what you will and will not tolerate in a relationship. It made you realize that you are worth more than a third party situation. You are worth more than being an option in somebody's life. You are worth more than being somebody coming in for the good time and not the long time, and then putting you up on a shelf and leaving you there until they come back around again. That's that option energy. You are realizing that you are worth more than just being an option when it comes to any kind of ship, whether it's business ship, family ship, romance ship, whatever kind of ship that you're in. All right. So Archangel Haniel is telling you to observe something. She is telling you to observe something. So I feel like there's a light code in there. For me, it looks either a mushroom or a jellyfish right dead in the center. Some of you could be listening to music or have the ability to channel music. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. And that's kind of like what the in-between worlds is talking about. So I feel for some of you, you're in between worlds by observing the matrix crumbling. Because we are here as light workers. For those of us who are star seeds and are on a twin flame journey, we are here to raise the vibration of human consciousness as well as earthly consciousness, Mother Earth's consciousness. And through that, we need to look beyond the matrix of the 3D reality. Okay. Um, Vibration. Your vibration is being raised to a higher level. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Yes. So that's so sensitive. So you need to make sure that you keep your aura clean, take spiritual baths, use Palo Santo, sage, um, call in angels to help you in some way or form to help. Archangel Metatron, he's good for clearing out the chakras. All right. What are the crows warning us about today? What are the crows warning us as a collective about today? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Being in survival mode. So you do have somebody who is preying on you. And I'm not talking about praying to the Lord Jesus or Archangel Michael. I'm talking about prey as in prey predator. All right. Yeah, and something is going to catch your attention with the anomaly. Um, so you're being warned of this prey predator energy. You know, somebody who thinks they're sneaky snake, somebody who thinks they're sly, somebody who thinks they're cunning, and they are preying on you, trying to keep you in survival mode. And in the in between worlds, they could literally be coming like astrally, right? Too, because it talks about leaving your physical body and going into the astral realm, into the another world, right? So the crows are warning you about being in this survival mode. So, and this definitely talks about not being able to see your way out situation because of this person who thinks they're sly, who thinks they're cunning, who thinks it's okay to prey on you, right? But there is a fairness coming here. Things are going to balance out. I feel like this is the justice card. Justice will be served. Balance will be restored with the double three energy there. Will you'll be able to focus more on what miracles that you want to occur, With the anomaly card on the bottom of the deck, I feel like something is definitely going to catch your attention. Maybe some sort of justice is going to be served. Some sort of balancing out is going to be served. Because that's what the anomaly card talks about. Something catching your attention. And it's a white crow. That, you know, crows are black naturally, right? So yeah, so you're being warned of being this you're being preyed upon for a reason, because you have somebody who is being sly and cunning, who is consciously observing you, triggering you, making you extra sensitive, walking in between the worlds, right? And they could literally be breaking spiritual law coming through here as well. They could literally be breaking spiritual law by coming to your home, you know, and then look, you have this whatever that is, going the distance, like jumping, right? They could literally be coming into your dreams as well. Yeah, so see the home here, look at the moon in the background. There's a face in that moon, so that could be what's catching your attention. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a couple tarot cards. So maybe somebody's finally going to show their face, and you're going to see who the true puppeteer is behind the scenes, who's been preying on you all along, not wanting you to see your way out, keeping you in this energy of fear, limited belief system, stagnation, maybe preying on your downfall, trying to block something you're trying to build. All right. Let me get a drink real quick here. Oh, well, that card wants to come out. Yeah, leap of faith. So we're in that zero energy here, where you really need to trust your heart. You need to trust your heart and honor whatever comes up within yourself today, especially in your heart space, because home, there's no place like home, and home is where your heart is. All right. I'm seeing 1111 with an energy of 5 on it, which talks about changes. Changes are upon you. Changes that come through very hard challenges. And the reason why these challenges happen is to wake you up, right? To things that are not stable, things are not good for you, right? The patterns, the habits again. So we have this card literally stuck to my elbow. It is a little on. You can tell I use these cards a lot, but you have Archangel Metatron coming through here. What did I say about Archangel Metatron coming through, clearing out them chakras? And there he is, literally showing up. So there is definitely an energy of staying loyal to your journey. I feel for you, there could be somebody coming in and bringing you some flowers, like bringing you a gift, right? Um, so let's pull the next card. We have the Nine of Gabriel, right? What have you learned from this situation? Everything you have learned along your journey, Wounded Warrior, because this is Wounded Warrior energy, and it's also the Nine of Wands. Everything that you have learned on your journey, you are now meant to guide others through your testimony. Just like you on my channel, and I tell you all the time, I don't talk about it because it's still like a wound that is still, I'm still working on. I talk about it because my testimony helps to guide you guys. It helps you to understand um you're not alone, for one, because that's the biggest wound that we carry within us, being light workers, is feeling rejected, feeling alone, feeling alienated, right? That's one thing that I try to get my mind across. You are not alone. If I'm going through it and you're going through it, there's always going to be somebody else that's going through it too, okay? The second thing is, I tell you my testimony because that lets you know that if I can overcome it, you can too. It's like a form of strength, me telling you things. It's like a form of strength letting you know, hey, you're not alone. And if Melody, if Freya's crone can get over it, and I can listen to her testimony and seek some sort of guidance out of what she is telling me to help me get over it as well. All right. Um, so Nine of Gabrielle definitely talks about being in that survival mode. Always waiting for the other shoe to drop, always having to look over your shoulder, always be that energy of fear. What's going to happen next, right? What's going to happen next? What else am I going to have to endure? What challenges are you going to throw at me, right? So this talks about you're always prepared, right? You're always prepared. You're always looking over your shoulder. But if you look in this garden, there is some things growing. Some things are growing that you may not see fully yet in your world. Um, but I feel like whatever these seeds were that you planted, you're soon going to observe the growth through all the challenges, through all the lessons. That's where that gets back to guiding other people, reassuring them, right? So you have this energy of determination coming through here. Staying determined no matter what is thrown at you to pick that challenge up as a new wand, as a new beginning, and using that opportunity to plant that seed and say, okay, I overcome that challenge. This is how I did it, right? Being able to transmute it. That's what the Knight of Gabriel talks about. The lessons you have learned and experienced that has brought you growth, that has changed your belief system. A lot, you know what I mean? Like all of that. So let's go ahead and pull another tarot card. Yeah, so the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there is definitely somebody who is trying to block your new beginning. They're literally trying to block your pentacles from coming in. They're preying on your sensitivity. They're really trying to trigger you. Um, so again, that fortune cookie, right? They're trying to bring you a lot of like trying to block your luck. It's like picking up that 4-leaf clover and rip off a leaf, right? And it takes it down to the 3-leaf clover. Um, they're really preying on your new beginning because they don't want to see some sort of change. And the thing is, and this goes for my haters because they were really on me yesterday. Um, what they don't realize is that every time they attack me while I'm on a live stream, I gain 10 subscribers from that. And that's what they don't realize. Every stone that they throw at me, every challenge that they throw my way is another stepping stone towards achieving a goal that I am trying to achieve when it comes to my channel. And the more that I pray they at me, and that's what they don't realize. That's why I always tell my haters, listen, thank you for watching, because your views literally are helping my channel. And every time they attack me while I am on a YouTube channel with the doorbell, them astral traveling like yesterday, blowing my cards everywhere, whispering in my left ear, making me think that it's a spirit guide. Actually, they were manipulating me, preying on me. Actually, I gained subscribers, right? I gained subscribers. Why? Because I did not give up. Yeah, the 5 of Ariel. The reason why they are trying to block your new beginning is because you left them out in the cold and they're not part of it. So this is a negative influence that is preying on you. This is somebody who's very negative. Um, a Donald Downer, a negative Nancy, you know, why? Because you left them out cold. So they are determined to pray and watch you to try to block your new beginning, to try to cause delays. So the five of Ariel in the upright position talks about feeling left out in the cold, feeling broke, feeling powerless, not like being in that survival mode, just barely making ends meet. But you have Archangel Ariel, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Haniel coming through telling you you're not alone. You are not alone. If you're experiencing this, I am too. Okay, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. That's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Archangel Michael is telling you that. You know why they're mad? Because you're speaking the truth. You're calling them out and they don't like it. They don't like being exposed here. The prey, right? That's what's happening. Something is being exposed here. Something is catching your attention. About them wanting you, like scavenging, right? Always living paycheck to paycheck. Always not being able to make ends meet. Always, and I feel like this person is starving for attention. Um, that's what I feel. But I feel like there is a new idea. So Archangel Michael is coming in and telling you, don't allow this prey predator to hinder or put bumps in your road. Um, there is some strong communication coming through here as well with Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So don't give up. You need to really trust your heart in this situation, because I feel like for some of you, this person that's coming your way is very loyal. I'm looking at the person and see his shirt's unbuttoned, right? He's like all manly and sexy and, you know, he's got a nice look about him. He's very confident. See, he's packing lightly, right? He's not afraid to carry a man purse. He also is the kind of person that packs lightly. So here you have butterflies coming through here as well. So that is another confirmation that you are definitely in between death and rebirth. And I'm getting that story back in my mind where, and I said this story before, with my middle daughter, I was taking her to the mall to buy her school clothes. And she's like, Mom, what is the space between you are now leaving Pennsylvania and a mile down the road, you're now entering West Virginia? It's like you're in that in between space of now leaving one area of your life and you are in that in between space where you're about to enter into a new area of your life. So Spirit's telling you, Archangel Michael is telling you, don't allow these person or people that are preying on you, observing you psychically, breaking spiritual law to hinder you. Don't allow them to hinder you from speaking your truth. Stay determined, right? Because your truth is actually helping other people. Your truth is helping other people. It is benefiting them. It is guiding them. And it's them to prepare for their new beginning. Queen of Gabrielle. So again, here we are telling you, you can do anything you want right now. You can go after anything that you need. This is somebody who's very independent, somebody who doesn't need to have somebody else to fill them up. This is somebody who's very empathic, somebody who's very charming. This also could represent the astral travel, the spirit, right? There could be a spirit guide coming through as well. But this also could be talking about people who are preying on you, their intention to come in and prey on you, but acting like that they're there to support you. Um, but you are very attractive, and that's what this person, you got somebody who's observing you. They're observing you and they are seeing how attractive you are, how brilliant you are, how passionate you are, regardless of whatever is being thrown at you. You have the ability to attract new and positive things to you, and somebody you left behind is upset about that. So they're creating negative thoughts and emotions around you. All right, and then we have the 10 of Ariel. So I feel like this is talks about you, this person, building something together. You and this other person building financial success together, enough financial success together that you're going to be able to save, and your children, your grandchildren, your grandchildren are still going to be able. It's like you're building an inheritance that you're going to pass down through your lineage. So you definitely, I feel, have somebody coming in to help you. This person is observing the things that you're going through. They're observing it psychically and at a distance. And something has caught their attention about you. And they want to come in a very balanced and honest way. They're coming in unbiased. But for them to come in, you need to make room for them. You need to listen to your heart. You need to believe in what's meant to be. All right. Yep. Look at this. The King of Gabriel. The King and the Queen coming through here. This talks about twin, because Gabriel is wands, twin flames. And look, the Magician. You are calling this person in. You are calling this person into you, because the Magician represents communication. And Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. Gemini is the twins. You're literally calling this person to you. You're calling in your soulmate, your divine counterpart. It's why they keep showing me the swans. This person is very attractive. They're very secure within themselves. So they are seeing what you are going through. And this person is going to come in and help you, right? I feel like you're not going to see this coming. I do. I feel like this is your equal unicorn. You're both unique in your own way, but this person is seeing your uniqueness and it's catching their attention. And they want to compromise with you, right? Because they're just as unique as you are. You're manifesting this. You are on a twin flame journey. Whoever I'm talking about, a twin flame journey. And you are manifesting your other person who is on the same level as you. And this also could be talking about balancing out your masculine and feminine energies as well. For whoever I'm talking to, you have definitely did a lot of healing, a lot of breaking of generational curses, of feeling deprived, feeling in survival mode, feeling the lack of stability, the feeling the lack of money, living paycheck to paycheck, having to budget tightly, right? Yeah, not having enough to go around. This is beautiful. I love the fact that the Magician is in the upright position, because this definitely tells me that you are calling them in. You are magnetically drawing this person towards you as if by magic. There is an energy of 11 here, right? That be fair, honest, open communication, where you two are like master magicians. What you speak about, you bring about. This is beautiful. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. And we're going to go ahead and pull a angel card. Yeah, what you need will magically appear. Successful new beginnings. Right? Successful new beginnings. I feel like it's coming by the new moon energy. We have a master number 11. We have 10-11. Tomorrow is March 10th. And then Wednesday is March 11th. And Wednesday rules the Mercury. Wednesday rules Mercury. Virgo and Gemini also rule Mercury. You two are going to build a very rich and rewarding life. But you got these two little naysayers down here, right? Like plotting and planning. But also, too, this could also be somebody coming in and saying, hey, collective, want to go out and have coffee? Let's go out and have a cup of coffee. Let's sit down and talk. Yeah, a new emotional relationship coming in the Pisces energy with Mercury retrograde. Yeah, where this is ending, the extremes of having to pay penny pinch, right? I feel like this is a Pisces individual who is also um, doing something, trying to keep you blind to what they were doing, like throwing a rock, hiding a hand situation, possibly using magic, word magic. So let's go ahead and pull a final prayer for the collective. No reversals today. Yeah, new beginning. It was in reverse, so they're definitely trying to block your new beginning. But I'm telling you, collective, your new beginning is here. Why? Because you've integrated that dark and that light. Um, Thank you, angels, for open up the doors to change. I am ready. Yeah, everything that you have been through has prepared you for this new beginning. Yeah, and Archangel Michael is coming through letting you know that you're protected and that your prayers have been heard. So you're being asked to open your heart, which home is where the heart is. Open your heart, Archangel, and take that leap of faith. And remember, that card stuck to my sleeve. And there it is. Leap of faith. You cannot make this stuff up, guys. So, for some of you, whoever this prey predator energy is, I feel like they lost their protection. But I feel like whoever you are, collective, that you're resonating with this message, you need to know that you're an earth angel and you are here on earth to guide people, to reassure people, to help through their wounds, to help them through their pain, to help them be that wounded warrior. So everything that you have experienced has prepared you, Earth Angel. Some of you, you may have been praying for a new beginning, but you have somebody who was praying against you. But you need to know that your prayers have been heard and that Archangel Michael is coming in to protect you. He is coming in with Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Sandalphon and Metatron are the two angels that literally walked on earth. They are twin brothers. They are twins. Remember I said Gemini, twins. They are twins. They are twin brothers. All right. So yeah, you definitely have somebody who is hating on you, who is sending energetic darts your way through meditation, through a psychic attack. Because why? Because you're shining your light to the world, and your light is irritating their demons, right? And they're trying to block your spiritual abundance, or maybe even trying to take it, right? Why? Because they feel left out in the cold. They don't like the fact that you're speaking your truth, and that you're manifesting your miracle. This card came out yesterday, but in verse. All right, guys, that is your daily message. Thank you for the thumbs up. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Remember to stay strong. And also, when you are on this channel, you are never alone. Never alone. Because the one thing that I have learned is that we are all here having a human experience. Our experiences are unique to what we need to learn on our journey. Okay? So remember, you're on a twin flame journey. So make sure to stay in that energy of balance, because when you're balanced in your head and your heart, you attract like-minded things to you. You need to see something from a higher perspective about this new beginning. I'm seeing 111. That was yesterday. But we also have 311 coming, which is Wednesday. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I will be seeing you soon.